Now this, it is called magic, and here's how it works. Let's say you want a cheeseburger, you want some flowers delivered, or somebody to detail your car, or all of the supplies for an impromptu party. Magic will bring all of this to you. Send a text to Magic's phone number. They send back a price quote for whatever it is you want, as long as it's legal. You confirm the service, and boom, they get it done. Mike Chen is the CEO of Plus Labs. He is the creator of Magic. All right, Mike, have I got this right?
Yeah, that's right. You just send a text in to 83489, and we'll figure out how to get you what you want, and we'll send it to you.
Am I right that somebody asked for a fish tank with a pump and fish in it, and you did it? Is that accurate?
That's correct, yes.
I suspect, though, that you've got a lot of people who are just trying to see whether you can do it or not. Is that true?
Yeah, you would think that'd be the case, but actually we've been overwhelmed with just thousands and thousands of people texting in wanting really real things that are really going to help them in their day, things that they really want, and it's been really amazing to be able to get that to them.
I mean, like what? I mean, why should I come to you? Because I suspect that the Magic service is going to cost me a bit more than if I went to Amazon for a book or something. What kind of person comes to you, and for what?
Sure. Well, I mean, I think a really good example is somebody who texted in and they just said, you know, I need a new Allen wrench for a certain brand of bicycle that they had, right? Yeah. And they didn't really know what kind of wrench they needed. They didn't know where to get it. And so they just texted in that one sentence, and we were able to figure out, you know, by contacting the manufacturer what they needed, figure out which stores near them had the wrench, and then get it delivered to them within an hour. So imagine just being able to send that text message and just have the item without having to deal with any of the hassle.
Yeah, you've got to pay for it, of course, and I take it
sure.
It's not cheap. For example, how much to deliver that Allen wrench?
Well, that Allen wrench actually was $20 total. So that was actually a fairly low price item.
Including your search for how to get one and get it to the person, that's $20 out the door? That's it?
In that case, yes. Now, some things are more expensive than that, right? So for about $75 or so total, we delivered some sushi and some flowers to a person who was actually on a boat. That was another really cool request. He texted us and he said, I'm on a boat and I'm going to be docked here. I need sushi and flowers. You can only imagine for what, right? But we were able to contact a restaurant and a flower place and get that all to him on time for about $75.
So, okay, for $75, your piece of that has to be pretty big. What do you take, 30%?
In that case, I'm not sure on the exact numbers, but the first sushi place actually failed to deliver, so we had to actually get a second courier to go to the other one, and we were able to get him the flowers he wanted from a different shop, and that was all within a 1 hour time frame.
But hold on,
so
what's
if you're
your
looking
piece?
for something like that.
What's your piece of the action? How much?
So in that case, again, I don't have the exact numbers. It's probably something like a $10 or $15 piece of it in that situation.
Okay, but look, for a generic $100 delivery, what's your piece of the action?
So again, it completely depends on the difficulty, right? Like if it's something that you're in New York or you're in San Francisco and it's easy to get to you and there's delivery services around, we may only be taking $2 or $3, right?
Okay, the fish tank. Give me the fish tank. I'm desperate to find out how much you're getting out of this. The fish tank and the fish and the pump. Go.
Sure. So on top of the fish tank one, again, it was probably something like a $10 or a $15 fee on our side, right? Because it was something that probably took us, something on the order of an hour to do. But there have been situations where we've done way more complicated things than that, right? There was actually a case where somebody ordered barbecue for 12 across state lines, and it was actually, a 3-hour delivery through the snow. And so in order to get that one there, I mean, that was a much higher fee, right?
Of all the deals you've ever done, what's the average piece, the average percentage which you take out of the finished delivery price? What is the average?
I would say the average right now is about 10%, but it does completely vary depending on the difficulty of the task. Yeah.
But you're averaging 10%. That's kind of a thin margin.
Right.
I would have thought you'd been much better than that.
Well, again, some of the things are really easy to do, right? And just because we have the systems and the processes in place. And some of the things are very difficult. Sometimes people are looking for like a very rare item or something that needs to be delivered, again, through bad weather or across a long range. So it really can vary depending on the request.
Well, look, Mike, you've got a great organization, and it's a terrific idea, and you're making a success of it. If I offered you $10 million for Magic tomorrow morning, cash, would you sell?
At this time, I definitely wouldn't, no. I mean, we're getting... Yeah, we're getting so much interest and so much excitement about this. I really believe this is the new way to order things anywhere.
Would you sell out for any price, or are you going to tell me you're in it for the good of humanity?
This is something that I really want to exist. This is I've always wanted to be able to order things and get things done just by sending out a text message. There's certainly a price, but this is just a 1 week old company, so it's definitely too early to say.
Wait a minute, you're a 1 week old company?
In this to be building this.
You're a 1 week old company? How many deals have you done?
Right.
How many deliveries have you done in 1 week?
It's in the thousands, and we actually have over 40,000 users actually signed up now. So it really kind of exploded. Yeah, that's right.
Give me the phone number again.
So it's 83489, and yeah, you definitely do want to text in because there's starting to be a pretty big wait list. So you want to get in on that.
Just wait till this interview's finished, son. You're going to make a fortune. Mike Chen, everybody, with Magic. Thank you very much indeed. Good to see you.
And then he'll sell at $20 million.
Then he'll sell at $20 million. And I want a piece of that, believe me. And it's more than 10%, young man.